Hello, WCA. I wanted to say that I'm so thankful for the many opportunities that I have been offered here at Wilson Christian. I want to thank so many people, especially my parents and the Williams family, for constantly encouraging me to pursue my education. I want to thank my little brother for, let's just say, teaching me a couple lessons about patience. I want to thank Miss Meyer, Miss Kearns, Mr. Deans, Miss Langman, Miss Hughes, and the many other amazing teachers that have encouraged me to lock in and be diligent about my schoolwork. I can't thank Skylar, Peyton, JJ, Solomon, Pablo, Seth, Ben, and my amazing Michaelin enough for the many meals, inside jokes, and memes that we've shared with each other. If it wasn't for the people that I've had to support me, I wouldn't be where I am today. While I can't wait for Liberty University and the many great days that'll come there, I'll never forget the amazing times I've had here. I know that God will carry all of us through to an amazing future, and I can't wait to see the incredible ways He will use each of our gifts and talents.
Today is a very special day for the class of 2026, as we come together to celebrate the end of a chapter that has shaped who we are and prepared us for what comes next. The memories we've cherished most are the ones we wish we could hold on to for just a little bit longer. Even the moments that felt long and difficult were building us into who we are today. We will start to want these moments back as we start this next chapter of our lives, as the devil will bait a hook to see if we will bite as we enter a chapter of our lives with freedom. We don't realize the value of moments until they become memories, but I'm thankful for the family, friends, and even teachers who shaped me for who I am today. We didn't get here alone, and we don't move forward alone either. And now, as we turn the page, we carry everything from these past years with us into what comes next. My future plans are to attend Pitt Community College to pursue a degree in business to then transfer to a 4-year university.
When I first started high school, graduation seemed forever away. Now walking across the stage to receive my diploma, I can safely say the years have flown by. I have been at WCA for 8 years and I have made countless memories here. I want to start by expressing my gratitude to the staff and faculty for their support and dedication. I also want to thank my parents for their constant support throughout my life. I truly could not have gotten through these last 4 years without them. I want to thank all my friends and family for their constant support, even with all the sass I give them. I want to thank Miss Rennell, Miss Hughes, and Miss Carnes for their guidance and support over the last couple of years. My time at WCA has taught me not to take a single moment for granted. These years have passed faster than I ever expected, and I've truly cherished my time here. While I'm incredibly excited for what God has planned for me at NC State, I will always carry the memories and lessons from this place with me.
As a kid, I remember thinking that 12 years is a long time, so it's kind of weird to think that it's actually over. I'm privileged that I was able to go to a school where the Word of God was talked about regularly. I'd like to thank my parents for encouraging me, loving me, and for everything they gave so that I could go here. And a shout out to my sisters for being cool, and I'm sorry for not being able to drive. And to Corbin for the funny memories and being the great friend that I needed. I plan on attending Southeastern Free Will Baptist College to pursue a degree in ministry, and will follow wherever the Lord takes me. As we enter this next chapter of our lives, I think of Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So none of us should have anything to worry about.
Standing here today feels like a little unreal. For years, graduation seemed so far away, something we talked about but couldn't quite picture. And now, we are getting ready to walk the stage. I would like to thank my family and friends for helping me during all these years, especially my mom for being there for me and my dad who has helped me a lot. If there was anything I didn't understand, he would always try his best to help me understand and figure it out. I also want to thank my grandparents and my uncles for always being there for me too. As we step into the future, we're going to face new challenges. Things won't always go as planned, but that's okay. Sometimes the unexpected paths lead to the best opportunities. So as we leave this place, let's carry the lessons we've learned, the memories we've made, and the values that shaped us. Thank you all.
I've been looking forward to this day for so long I can hardly believe I'm finally graduating. Graduation is such a big milestone and I could not be more proud of myself. I have been at Wilson Christian for 8 long years and I am grateful for what I've learned each and every one. I have learned so much about myself and also about life in general. I owe my life to God, who has been my anchor every step of the way. He has repeatedly given me so many blessings and incredible friends, but one in particular I'm thankful for is my best friend Melanie. It's hard to imagine how I would have gotten through high school without her by my side, constantly making me laugh and brightening each day. I also want to thank my parents for working hard and giving me so many great opportunities. I won't lie, there have been some difficult times, but there's no challenges I've faced where I haven't had the assurance of God's plans for me. Speaking of God's plans, in the future I plan to attend Liberty University and major in elementary education. This next chapter will be scary, but most of all I'm excited because I'm so lucky to be sharing a dorm with my amazing friend Emma. I am confident God will carry me through college just like He did during high school.
We finally made it. Time has flown by faster than any of us expected, and it's hard to believe this moment is already here. It feels like just yesterday we were walking in for the first time, not knowing what to expect, and now we're about to walk out, expected to know everything. Somewhere along the way we grew, sometimes without even realizing it. Some of us are graduating with honors, but I'm just happy to graduate. Between the failed tests, the late nights, the stress, and the moments we thought we wouldn't make it, but we're still here. We pushed through the doubt, the pressure, and the uncertainty. We learned more than just lessons from books. We learned patience and how to keep going even when things felt impossible. And none of us got here alone. To our parents and families, thank you for your support, your encouragement, and for believing in us when we doubted ourselves. And to our teachers, thank you for patience, your guidance, and for pushing us to do better, even when we didn't always see it at the time.
Wow, I can't believe it's finally here. I can't believe I'm a senior and I'm graduating. Time really does fly. I want to start by thanking my amazing mother for everything she has done for me my whole life. She has been there through the best times and definitely the worst. This year has been difficult for me, but my mom has continued to give me hope and faith that I will get through this test. Her faith in me has never wavered. I know this is just a test and God has amazing things in store for me. I just need to have faith and trust the Lord will see me through. I love you, Mom. To my brother, what do you say to someone who gets on your nerves but will drop everything for you? Thank you. Thank you for sitting with me so I wouldn't be alone, for making me laugh when I wanted to cry, and for being the best big brother in the world. I love you more than you know. To Mrs. Eford, you gave me hope and love for school when I had no hope. I hated school before Mrs. Eford. I don't know what I would do without Mrs. Eford. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. She showed me love and patience when I needed it most. I'm thankful the Lord put her in my life. I will cherish her always. I'm sad this chapter is ending, but I'm happy to start my next journey. I know that with God's help, all things are possible. I know the Lord has a special plan for me, and I will trust His timing. Thank you, WCA, for all the fond memories.
It's crazy to think back on most of my memories from when I was growing up. There were only 2 places, my Meemaw's old house and Wilson Christian. To think that this time in my life is coming to an end a lot faster than it feels is absolutely surreal. I want to give a big thank you to Miss Carnes for being so gracious to me in 6th grade and for giving me so many chances. I want to thank Mr. Deans for pushing me every day to lock in on my work and every other teacher I've had for doing the same. My dad and my mom are always on my side even when they probably shouldn't have been, and I will be forever thankful for that. I want to thank my beautiful girlfriend Jessica and my future mother-in-law for making me study before I could do anything. My people always inspired me to be the absolute best version of myself, And most of all, thankful for my Mima that dropped me off and picked me up from Carline every single day and was involved in so much in my life.
The day is finally here. For a long time, I thought this moment would never come. The days sometimes felt long, but looking back, my time in school has flown by, and for the most part, I've really enjoyed it. I want to thank my mom and my dad for all the time, energy, and support they have invested in me. I'd also like to thank my grandparents, other family members, teammates, and my coaches, especially Mr. V, Mr. Kaufman, and Mr. Jimmy, for helping me grow along the way. After graduation, I plan to attend Montreat College, where I'll study business and run on the cross-country and track team. As my classmates and I move into the next chapter of our lives, we shouldn't fear what the future holds because the future is ours to shape. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it.
I remember staying awake in K4, waiting for my grandfather to pick me up to leave early, and now I'm getting ready to walk the stage. I didn't think that 14 years would go by this quickly, but here we are. To my favorite teachers, Mr. Deans and Mr. Willard, thank you for giving me my favorite classes of my high school career. My senior year English class is the best English class I've been a part of, and my senior Bible class and junior chemistry class were always enjoyable, especially that chemistry class, as it gave me my motivation to pursue chemistry. To my friends, thank you for always laughing at my jokes and antics and being there when I really needed it, especially the karaoke night at the senior trip. Those lunchroom debates and conversations will never be forgotten either. To my family, I thank you for the support during every part of my life. To my mother, who always made sure I had everything ready in the morning and helped me learn how to cook. To my grandmother, who drove me to school for years and supported me in every part of my life. And finally, my brother, who was always there for me and supported my interests fully. And with that, I'll take my leave.
My time at WCA has not only been memorable, but also a helpful experience for my future. At WCA, you are taught how to implement Christ into everything you do in your life, and because of the size of the school, everybody can feel like a big family. I have personally made many friends thanks to this, and it is because of those same friends that I was able to have many fun times. I would also like to say that at WCA also helps you build a strong foundation in your faith and allows you to go into adulthood with a strong faith. Since I intend to join the Marine Corps, my faith in God will surely be tested, as well as my physical and mental, but with the help of God and my personal determination, I will overcome those challenges. I am very thankful for the Christian education I have been gifted with, and I will use that as I go into the Marine Corps.
Crossing this stage in my cap and gown just puts to perspective how far I've come. It feels like forever since I first graduated from kindergarten here 13 years ago. Looking back, I am reminded of every memory I've made in these hallways. Our final stretch of high school is complete, and I couldn't be happier. Honestly, I couldn't have gotten here without everyone else, so I want to thank everyone who has impacted my life. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always being there for me and supporting me in everything that I do. To my brother, thanks for putting up with me all these years. I hope that I've been a good older sister to you. Thank you, Grandma, for being so supportive of me and loving me so much. And Grandpa, I wish you could see me now. I know you'd be proud of the path I'm taking, and I know you're watching me from heaven. I'd like to thank my teachers, especially Mrs. Johnson, for encouraging me to play loud and for choosing me to play the bells. My future plans are to go to Meredith College to major in music performance and minor in pre-law. After that, I hope to go to law school to become a lawyer. However, I will always change the direction of my life to fit God's will. Congratulations, everyone. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hi, my name is Lily Hoskins, and I have attended Wilson Christian Academy for 10 years. If I'm honest, I have definitely rushed my high school years. Believe it or not, I have never been a big fan of school. However, writing this speech has made me realize that I will actually be graduating this month. Despite all the challenges, I am glad to say I can look back and appreciate these years. I want to thank the friend group, especially my best friend Maggie, GFG. I want to thank the WCA staff as well as thanking my family for being so involved in these important years of my life. My mom for always making sure my jerseys are clean and my lunches are made. My dad for coaching me throughout my basketball career. I would also like to thank my older siblings for tainting the Hoskins name before I came to WCA. I have made lots of memories ranging from busting my chin open on the gym floor to me and
my friends laughing so much it hurts. Shout out to Aiden for waking up at 5 a.m. to play Fortnite with me in elementary school, and shout out to everyone who has played a role in my time at WCA. The most important shout out I have is to God. He knows me like nobody else does and has helped me through my hardest times. I will be attending Liberty University for dental hygiene, and I am excited to see what God has in store for my future.
My name is Noah Jones, and I have spent the last 14 years here at WCA. It's kind of crazy to think I actually made it this far, but I'm glad I did. I didn't get here by myself. I want to thank the WCA staff for helping me grow over the years. And to my friends, thanks for making school something I actually miss. You all made days I'll never forget. Of course, I have to thank my parents for always being there for me and supporting me no matter what. And the person I want to thank the most is my sister, Kaylee. She has been there for me when I couldn't figure out schoolwork and projects, and I honestly don't think I'd be here today without her. She's helped me more than she probably even realizes. All the support I've had means a lot, and I'm going to try not to waste it. After graduation, I'm planning to go to community college. I'm still figuring out what I want to do, but I hope I'll figure it out soon. Thank you all.
Finally, we are here at this moment that I have always been waiting for. I'm still not sure how I made it, but I made it. To be honest, high school wasn't always easy, but it wasn't all bad either. Some moments made us laugh, times that we'll never forget, and friendships that we made. The hard days made a little bit easier through these friends. Through it all, we are shaped into who we are today, and we didn't get here alone. With the support of my friends and loved ones, and through the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, I made it. I want to thank my mom and my dad, who always helped and supported me through everything. I am so grateful for them. I also want to thank my number one bullies, my brothers Alex and Josh, who always been there to pick on me growing up. I would also like to thank my family for their love and support and their encouragement this journey. I want to thank my friends who made my school life so much better and very interesting, of course. I think my life would be boring without y'all. I would especially like to thank my close friends who have been such a blessing in my life. These people made school so much better, and I'm so thankful for y'all, and God truly placed each of you in my life. Thirdly, a shout out to Miss Carol, who stayed cool and made study hall actually fun, even when it was just study hall. I would like to shout out my partner in crime, Isaiah Moore, who has been a huge blessing to my life and my number one best friend forever. And continue as we're here today and begin this new chapter in our lives. Let us remember how far we have come and all the experience we have shared and all the challenges we have faced, whether alone or together. As we start this new chapter, remember that Jesus is with you every step of the way, and let him take control.
I still remember being the submarine with Aiden at kindergarten graduation, and now I'm about to walk the stage to go to college. I've been at Wilson Christian Academy for 16 years, and my time here has been nothing but special. First, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, who's always been my strength and peace through it all. I also want to thank my parents who have made everything possible, to my mom for helping me through endless nights of homework, and my dad for showing up at every game, cheering me on no matter what. I also like to thank my grandparents who have shown more love than I could imagine. Beverly for always being just down the school hall, and Braden for being an example in my life. I would also like to thank the rest of my family for the support, love, and prayers that have been poured into me throughout these years. I also like to thank each teacher, coach, and board member, as well as Mr. Bybee and Miss Brewer for making my senior year so special. I also want to thank all of my friends and the memories we made, my girls who know exactly who they are, whether they are walking the stage with me today or cheering me on from afar. The lessons I've learned here go farther than the ones in the books. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Hey, graduating class of 2026. I can't believe it's already here. Congrats to all my fellow classmates who graduated with honors, as I'm honestly just honored to graduate. I will forever cherish the wonderful memories such as 11th grade study hall with Miss Carnes and David cheating in Uno. The first people I would like to thank are my parents for putting up with all my shenanigans and helping me along the way. Another person I would like to thank is my brother Jacob for always being my built-in best friend. I would also like to thank Jordan Skinner for being a spiritual light and an example for me to follow. The friends I would like to thank are Austin and Connor Ford for being the ones who helped me get through school. The last and final person I would like to thank is Mr. Deans for being the best English teacher. It was an honor to be your teacher's assistant. My plans after leaving WCA are to attend Pitt Community College for 2 years and then transfer out to UNC Chapel Hill, majoring in business and minoring in turf management. And just remember, life is like a sky base. When you are at your highest, people will try to knock you down. Just make sure they don't. Some people may not have believed in me, but you know who did? God did. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily Miles, and I've attended Wilson Christian Academy for 18 years. First, I want to thank my coaches, Mr. and Mrs. Willard, for giving me confidence in myself and always pushing me to be better, both on and off the court. I also want to thank my teachers for teaching me valuable life lessons and for keeping me on track. Next, I want to thank my parents for the sacrifices they have made and will continue to make for my education. I want to thank them for showing up to every game, every event, and always encouraging me to aim higher. I would also like to thank my big sister Caitlin for being my biggest supporter and my biggest hater at the same time. Lastly, I want to thank my friends for all the energy and kindness they brought into my life. Without them, I'd definitely be missing out on a lot of laughs and good memories. After my time here at Wilson Christian, I plan to go to ECU in the fall and get my Bachelor of Science in Nursing and become a registered nurse. As I move forward, I will carry everything I've learned and the support of everyone who has been there for me as I take my next steps.
Hello everyone, I'm Payne Mitchell. I want to say thank you to WCA for having me, and I want to also give a few shout outs. So, shout out first, I want to shout out God. Without Him, none of this would be possible, and I want to give thanks to Him for helping me graduate. I'd also like to shout out my friends, Arturo, Aiden, Corbin, Connor Ford, Connor Eason, Noah, Evan, David, Nikki, Bradford, Caleb Gillen. I'd like to shout out Mrs. Eford and her 2026 third grade class, Mr. Deans, and the entire track team. You guys made school a whole lot more fun, and I was excited to see you all every morning and every practice. I also want to thank my entire family for supporting me with my choices and helping me through this whole phase of school, all the way from K4 to 12th grade. I appreciate every single one of you. And I plan on going to the Air Force and becoming a pilot, so when you guys look up, keep an eye out for me.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Milano. I have been attending Wilson Christian for 10 years. Over that time, I've made many memories, learned a lot, and grown as both a student and a person, and I am grateful for the experience I've had here. After graduation, I plan to attend Pitt Community College to pursue an associate's degree in construction management, as well as earn a certificate in welding. I want to give special thanks to my parents, to my dad. Thank you for always providing for our family, even when it meant barely seeing us. Your hard work has meant everything to me. And to my mom, thank you for always caring for us, supporting us, and putting up with us no matter what. I also want to thank Mr. Deans for being an amazing teacher, Mr. Willard for being a fantastic Bible teacher, and Mr. Bivey for all the great things he's done for the school and its students. Thank you.
After months of hanging on to the precious moments made throughout this year, it is surreal to finally be writing this speech. It feels like just yesterday that we were holding on to the last of events, not thinking about how quickly they would come and go. From singing in the hallways, laughing in the lunchroom, and rage baiting in speech class, I will always hold senior year at a special place in my heart. To my parents, I want to thank you both for the endless encouragement and support you both have shown me. From showing up at games to packing my lunches, you two have always believed in me and reminded me that I can do anything I put my mind to. To my sister, I will miss all of our coffee runs and talks. To my brother, I want to thank you for always sticking up for me and reminding me not to take things too seriously. To my friends, y'all have been some of the biggest blessings in my life. From 3rd grade to 12th, I have been privileged to have friends here at WCA worth their weight in gold. I want to say that it is only because of the Lord's guidance that I have made it this far, and it will be Him to guide me along my next path, where I plan to attend the University of Mount Olive, where I will major in veterinary bioscience. Thank you, class of 2026, for such a memorable year.
Well, what can I say?
People were right. Graduation does get here faster than you think. It sure was a good ride, though. For years we have followed schedules, met deadlines, and counted down to this day. And now, in what feels like a blink of an eye, it is time to move forward. I would like to start off by thanking my parents for all sacrifices they have made to make me a better person each and every day. And my sister Diana for always helping me when I was confused about something. She was always there to help me, even if she did not have the time or energy. I would like to also thank my soccer coaches for always teaching me not to quit even when it gets difficult. And for my classmates, each one of us is walking away from here on a different path. Some of us have plans already set, and others are still figuring things out, and that is okay. I wish you all the best in your lives, but for Matthew, summer is not a vacation. We still have a lot of work to do to get this food truck going.
Hello, my name is Savannah Owens and I have attended Wilson Christian since 2nd grade. My time at Wilson Christian has overall taught me more about God and helped me grow closer to Him. First, I want to thank the office ladies because we all know I spent more time with them than I did in class. I would also like to thank all my friends who motivated me to come to school because without them I would definitely have a lot more absences than I already do. I have made so many of my favorite memories with them, and I can't imagine going through high school without them, especially Emily. Although we have had our ups and downs, you have helped me so much whenever I forgot to do my homework and have been the best friend I could ever ask for. Last, I want to thank my grandparents who were always there to help me when I needed it and for also being my biggest supporters. Most importantly, my grandpa, who has always helped me with my homework whenever I didn't understand and made sure I was always taken care of and had whatever I needed. He has always supported me no matter what and encouraged me to attend ECU after graduation and obtain a bachelor's in the science of nursing and hopefully become a registered nurse.
Well, it's finally here. I would just like to say thank you to my family and my best friends for helping me get to this point. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I would also like to say thank you to my favorite teachers, Ms. Meyer and Ms. Sharoon, and also Ms. Gillen. Even though I was just your TA, there was never a boring moment. I enjoyed listening to you teach the best first grade class, although you still were not able to persuade me into being an elementary teacher. Nice try though. And of course, I can't forget to shout out the best office ladies, Ms. Osley, Ms. Fisher, and especially my mom. After 4 years at WCA, I'm so excited to be graduating, but I will definitely miss many things, like laughing with my friends every day during class, although I'm pretty sure Mr. Willard won't miss telling us to be quiet every 5 minutes. But my future plans are to attend Nash Community College to achieve an associate's degree in business and continue my education at cosmetology school. Now, let's graduate.
Good evening, everyone. Graduating today means a lot to me, and I know that I didn't get here alone. First, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength, the patience, and opportunities that helped me make it to this moment. There were times when things felt tough, and my faith kept me going. I would also like to thank my parents. You supported me, encouraged me, and believed in me even when I doubted myself. Every bit of motivation meant more than you probably realize. And to my brother, thank you for always being there, whether it was making me laugh, pushing me to do better, or just having my back. You played a big part in helping me get here. I'm grateful for all of you, and I'm excited for what comes next in this journey of life. Thank you.
I can't believe I'm finally here. For years, I watched seniors walk across the stage waiting for my turn, and now it's here. After 14 years of being at WCA, there's so much I could say, but I'll keep it simple. Thank you to my teachers for showing up every day and pouring into us. Thank you to all of my amazing friends. I don't think I could have made it through without y'all and y'all's humor. To my youth group, Pastor Stephen and Miss Ashley, thank you for impacting my life in ways I can't fully express. To my parents, thank you for your sacrifices, your time, and for showing me what godly love looks like. I can't wait to step into this next season of our lives together. And lastly, I would like to specifically thank my mom. Thank you for being my safe place, my biggest supporter, and for loving me through every season. I hope that I can be half the mother you are to my kids. I'm more grateful for you than words can say. I'll end with the verse that carried me this year, Psalms 23, 4-6. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Goodbye, Wilson Christian Academy.
In a blink of an eye, 16 years have passed. And not just 16 years, but 16 summers, 16 winters, and 5,840 days have gone by since I first joined the WCA program. In those years, I saw a bunch of different faces come and go, and a lot of the same faces stayed throughout all those years. I want to give a special thanks to my mom and dad for putting up with me through all these years, even through those late nights of doing math homework in the kitchen or starting on the project that was due the next day. Thanks to the teachers and administration for staying calm when we were acting out of order or not listening at all. One day, we will look back at these and miss these days and want to go back to our high school years. Even when we were all grown and have families of our own, we will miss these days. I wish the best to those in my class for in the future and those that will graduate in the later years.
As I stand here today reciting this speech, I have so many different mixed emotions and memories I'm feeling. These mixed emotions I strongly started to feel towards my last few months of high school, realizing it was coming to an end. The bittersweet feeling of knowing we will never be those kids again. You never truly realize how fast time goes by until that time comes to an end. It is important to value that time while it lasts. I had a huge help along the way from my boyfriend, friends, and family. Sometimes we forget to thank these people who simply make our lives better just by being in them. So here I am. Thank you to Chance, my boyfriend since May 17th, 2021, who helped me so much over the past 5 years and helped me grow into who I am today, and will continue to as we grow older together. Thank you, Megan, my best friend since we were in diapers together at Wee School. We have grown up together and have always been by each other's side. I'll miss driving you around all the time. Thank you to my whole family for always supporting me throughout all of school and will continue to in this new chapter of my life. Finally, I want to thank Scooters and Red Bull for giving me my energy for each day. I always thought graduation was going to be short and easy and I was going to move on with my life, but now I understand it's not that easy. As we all move on after graduation, we'll continue our journey and most likely never think about each other again. So I want to say goodbye to the class of 2026. Thank you so much for all the memories we've shared over the past few years. I will continue my education by attending Wake Tech Community College while pursuing soccer and attending their medical sonography program.
Hello, my name is Maggie Rouse. I've had the privilege to attend Wilson Christian for 18 years. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who has supported me along this journey. I am very appreciative for the Wilson Christian Board, the administrators, and all of the teachers who helped make my senior year one I will never forget. I am forever grateful to my mom and dad for giving me the opportunity to attend Wilson Christian and never failing to support me. I don't know where I would be without my family, and I am so blessed to have them. I want to say thank you to my friends as well for allowing me to make so many memories this year. I have enjoyed every moment with them, including the senior trip, senior sunrise, and senior breakfasts and lunches. I am also super thankful for my sister Gracie and my boyfriend Ethan, who have always been there for me and have shown me the truest form of friendship. As I move on from Wilson Christian, I am excited to see what God has in store for my future. My plans as of right now is to attend Edgecombe Community College and eventually into the Health Information Technology program. I intend to become a medical coder and use my life to advance God's kingdom since He's the one that got me this far in the first place.
Dear WCA, from the moment I entered that middle school hallway and went to 6th grade orientation, I knew one thing was real. I wanted to go home, but I met two great people that day, and ever since then, they've been my best friends. I'd like to thank them for sharing this experience with me, all of my other friends I've made throughout the years also. I'd also like to thank my teachers for guiding me and going the extra mile so I could succeed, my coaches for believing in me and helping me to be a better player, and my parents for always looking out for me. All the sacrifices they've made for me, because without them, I would never have met any of these great people. Osama. Most of all, I'd like to thank God for holding my hand through this and shaping me into the man I am today. As I leave WCA and head off to college to study finance, I hope to make as many great connections there as I have at this school. In case I don't see y'all, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
After 13 years of school and 8 of those here at WCA, I can finally say I've made it. I want to take a moment to recognize the people who made these years so special. To my favorite teacher, Miss Meyer, you're an amazing teacher and an even greater person to talk to. I'm going to miss you. Miss Brewer, thank you for everything you've done to make our senior year unforgettable. Mr. Bybee, thank you for always being kind and having an amazing card collection. Carly, Lauren, Ella, and Shannon, y'all brought me so many laughs and memories that made high school so unforgettable. Mom, words cannot describe how grateful I am for everything you've sacrificed and done for me. Dad, thanks for always picking up the phone and being here to help in any way. Joseph, I appreciate all you do and always having my back. Abby, thank you for being the best sister in the world, my best friend, and my ride or die. Most importantly, I want to thank my Lord and Savior for guiding me through every step of this journey. He's the real reason I've come this far. I plan to attend community college for 2 years to receive my esthetician license so I can start a career doing facials. I'll always be grateful for the memories and the people who made these years the best they could possibly be. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Hey everyone, my name is Maggie Stegall and I've been at WCA for the past 6 years. During that time, I've made so many memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. It hasn't always been easy and there have definitely been some challenges along the way, but I wouldn't trade my time here for anything. Before anything else, I want to thank God, my Lord and Savior, for shaping me into the person I am today and for guiding me through every step of this journey. I want to start out by thanking all the staff at Wilson Christian for everything they've done for me. You've created a place where I've been able to learn, grow, and feel supported. To my teachers, thank you for always believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself and pushing me to reach my full potential. Miss Brewer, I want to thank you especially for treating me like your own and always being there for me. Your kindness and support have meant more to me than I can put into words. To my family, thank you for all the time, effort, and sacrifices you've made to help me get to this point. I know none of this would have been possible without you. And to my friends, thank you for standing by me through everything, for the laughs, memories, and even putting up with me. Lily, my best friend, you've been there through it all and I'm so grateful for you. My time at Wilson Christian has showed me just how blessed I am. The memories I've made, the relationships I've built here will always hold a special place in my heart. I'll never forget where I came from or the people who shaped me into who I am today.
Hi, my name is Lauren Stone and I have attended Wilson Christian Academy for 4 years. It's still hard to comprehend that we finally made it to where we are now. Although I'm ready to move on, a big part of me is saddened that this large chapter of my life is coming to a close. I would first like to thank my amazing parents for letting me have the opportunity to attend this school. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to my best friends Carly, Catherine, and Shannon. They truly made life more fun and meaningful every single day, and I couldn't have survived school without them. I would like to thank every single one of my teachers for making their classroom such a positive environment and for helping me grow in education. I'd like to give a special shout out to Mrs. Taylor because she inspired me every day. There was truly never a dull moment in her class, and I feel really fortunate that I got to be in her classroom one last time as her teacher's assistant. Most of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior. He's been there for me through every step of my life and through every obstacle. No words can describe my love for him and for all of his blessings. My future plans are to attend community college where I will go to pursue my degree in dental hygiene. There is so much that I will miss about these 4 years. It makes me sad knowing the parts that I'm leaving behind, especially knowing that I will never be able to cut up with my friends in the back of a classroom again. But I will cherish every memory that was made as I start my next chapter. I truly wouldn't have wanted to spend these past 4 years anywhere else. Congratulations to the class of 2026. After years of waiting, we're finally graduates.
With all of these absences, I bet y'all are surprised I'm here. I told Catherine Joyner at the beginning of this year that we had so much time to not worry about it. That feels like yesterday. I've been waiting for this moment since the first day of middle school, and while I'm very excited, I've learned in these past few weeks that I'm going to miss some of this. The hallway catch-ups with my friends, the random vending machine runs, and the lunch table mishaps, and just the fun times we had. While all of this will be missed, I'm really excited to see where God leads each of us next. I've been with some of y'all in school for my whole life, and it's going to be very weird not seeing y'all in the fall. I hope your goals are exceeded and you are able to be great. I want to give a thanks to all the teachers who had to deal with me because I've heard I can be a little loud. I want to thank my family for always showing up for me and never missing a game. A special shout out to Mom and Dad for always checking up on me. It means more than you know. I want to thank the Barnett family for being the best second family ever and always having my back too. I want to thank every coach who ever believed in me, and shout out to Lily for always getting on Fortnite way too early just so we could play. Thank you to Miss Beverly, Miss Klein, Miss Zervis, and Miss Brewer for always having time to hear me complain, and thank you to my friends for all your support. Before we go our separate ways, I just want you all to know that this is not the end of our story, just the first page of a new chapter.
I can't believe graduation day is finally here. These past 9 years have been pretty amazing. I want to say thank you to all the teachers I have had over the past 9 years. Thank you for putting in the effort to teach me. A special thank you to my parents for working so hard to always take care of me and helping me be able to accomplish my dreams. Thank you to my siblings Seth and Megan for always making me laugh. Thanks for giving me examples of what not to do. Thank you to my coaches for helping me become the person I am today and for teaching me many life lessons that I will always hold on to. I am very thankful for all the friendships I have made over the past 9 years, and I will cherish our memories forever, especially the 535 incident on the senior trip. My future plans are to attend East Carolina University to major in reproductive biology and further my studies to become an embryologist. I can't wait to see where the Lord leads me, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Well, they say time flies by in the blink of an eye, but I never realized how true that statement is until I made it here. I would first like to thank all the teachers, staff, and board members for encouraging us in this journey. I would like to give a special thanks to Miss Meyer, Mrs. Sharoon, and Mrs. Schuler for being there for me throughout my time at WCA. I would also like to say thank you to Carly, Lauren, Catherine, all my underclassmen girls, and my ride or die, Georgia, for being the best of friends I could ever hope for in high school. I would also like to thank my entire cheer team and coaches for making a great impact on my time at WCA. The biggest thanks goes out to my mom, my dad, and all my sisters for always being there for me and listening to my many crash outs. And lastly, I'd like to shout out the 6th grade boys class for being the most entertaining TA I've ever had. My future plans are to attend Pensacola Christian College and pursue a degree in nursing.
Today marks more than just the end of a chapter. It marks the beginning of something new, something we've been working toward, and I would like to take a moment to thank my mom for working so hard to make that possible. And I would like to thank my dad for always being supportive and supporting me in my dreams. And I would like to thank my grandpa for always pushing me to be my best and for always being someone I could ran on to about airplanes. Thanks to my sister as well for always being a kind person to me no matter what the day might have brought, making the hard ones easier. Lastly, I would like to thank someone who's been more than my best friend, but a brother. Matthew, thank you for always being someone who saw the good in me no matter what the years would throw at me. Being able to share my high school experience with you is a blessing from God that I would write a speech about all on its own. With that being said, all of us have come into this school as different individuals with different stories, different goals, and different fears. Along the way, we've faced challenges, made mistakes, and learned lessons, and grew together as children of God, and now we stand here not as graduates, but as people who prove to ourselves that we can keep going even when things get difficult. So as we leave this place behind, let's not just celebrate where we are, but stay excited about where we're going, because this moment isn't the finish line, it's the start to something new, a new race to a brighter future.
Hi, I am Abby Willer and I am graduating. I want to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers, especially Miss Wood and Jesus. Mr. Trouble Sampson, you're awesome. My future plans are to work with animals at a kennel or a vet office. I am very thankful for my year at Wilson Christian Academy.